Hello, this is me, Devining Octopus, and it's been a very long time since I've introduced a video from this lobby. And unfortunately there's a very sad reason behind why I'm actually doing so. And that is unfortunately because TEI is closing. I'm very upset about that because you would have seen, if you've been around on my channel for a long time, that I used to basically live on this server. I used to record pretty much every other video, if not every video, on this server, and I used to absolutely love it to bits. I got on very well with the community. I met many people here, but sadly the number of people who play on this server has dropped significantly, and unfortunately it will not continue. They've decided to remove the server. I'm just so sad that it's ending. Like, you don't even know how sad I am. And it looks like we got a team as well, 24Q. Now 24Q used to be Gaz, who apparently was, well, no, not apparently, who was on the server quite a lot back in the very early days. And of course I've been here since the early days as well. If you've been back to my earliest videos, you'll know that I used to play on this server as Josh the Champ right after these videos, or right after this server came out, I should say. So yeah, I've been around on this server for a very long time, and I do recognise a lot of the people here. I don't exactly recognise this person, but I might if they told me what their old gamertag was, if they used to have one. But here we go, we're actually getting a game here. So right, 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So this is TEI Resort. Now I remember this map very fondly. I actually remember when this map was added. It was one of the more, I say one of the more recent ones. It was recent in terms of the in terms of the maps on this server. I'm struggling to think of the words now. I haven't played Hunger Games for so long. I don't know the terminology anymore. But anyway, here's my team, so I'll just give some stuff to him so he can have that leather cap, and that should be enough for now. I also have a fishing rod, if he can just turn around and see that briefly. Is he? Okay, I'll keep that for later anyway. Yeah, it's so sad that it's just this is the final game. It's the final thing. Quite possibly, that is. I don't know if we're going to get a game after this, but it's definitely going to be this is the final 3 days of its existence, and it's just so sad. It's like saying goodbye to an old friend. That's what it feels like, and that's what it basically is. I mean, this server has been a big part of my life for a long time. I remember once describing it as basically a home. It was a home to me, and to see it go is just, it's just so sad. It's tragic. I mean, we're losing more than just a server here. We're losing, we're not losing memories, of course, because you can't, or we will always have memories of this place. But of course, it is still utterly tragic to see the place where we gained those memories disappear in such a fashion. And I'll always look back to this server with absolute fond memories, because I gained pretty much all of my friends here. I mean, I met Shadow, Thrasher, I met Lex, if you remember her, although I'm not really in contact with her as much. If we look really far back to the oldest friends they have, you can find Spider Doggy, Ben Rocks, and I met all of them right here. Not exactly on this map, in this particular spot, but I met them on this server. And I remember individual points on each map as well. Like, I can remember having a great battle in the water going up to that boat. I think that was with Spider Doggy. And I remember here, looking in this chest here, and suddenly being cleaned up by a 2-team. And I remember having a cake party on the beach with Thrasher. And I think Shadow threw a pork chop in the lava over there. And there's just so many stories I could tell you about this place. And I'm never going to be able to see this again. In fact, just for today, I'm going to turn my render distance right up so I can look back on this video and see as much of it as I possibly can. Because this has just been such a big part of my life. Anyway, we got some raw chicken. I always take that despite the fact it's quite dangerous and I have no idea why. But, yeah, I do anyway. I'm going to turn my my master volume up a bit as well because I know that it's quite low. In fact, I'm going to turn it down a bit because I don't know what volume I've got my my microphone on. So I don't want to accidentally overwrite myself. Oh dear, we got a battle going on here. I hope I haven't come too late. Yeah, we got her. Never mind. That was pasta in the oven getting taken out there. I don't quite think she knew we were teamed, which is a shame. But yeah, we've got a kill. Oh, and I hope she's being sarcastic there. But anyway, she's not entirely happy about that one, and understandably so. I mean, I don't think she knew that we were teamed, which is a shame. Do I have a gold chest plate? Oh, I have a gold chest plate for this guy. Let me just chuck it to him there. Right. Okay. Now, is there anything else to go? No. I never managed to get that second diamond for him, which is a shame. But anyway, right. Here we go. We're going to launch away from the line, and let's see if we can take out Trotsky and the other guy, who is Nightwing 34. Right. Let me see if I can boost this guy. I remember the old boosting technique. I used to use this one quite a lot. Right, I'm going to try and cut across a bit here. And okay, here's Nightwing. Oh dear. Okay, right. Get below him. If I can get below him, I'm closer to his hitbox. There's an old trick. An old trick I haven't used in a long time. It seems weird actually commentating on TEI, but not knowing much what I'm doing. Because I remember I always used to know what I was doing and commentate on the techniques I was using and things like that, and we got a win. So we've started the video with a win. That's jolly good. Apparently I stole all the kills, which I'm gonna apologise to him about there. Yeah, that was a very good game, and I see we have more people online too now, so that's jolly good. You're the Seeker, by the way, so you have a bit of time to prepare your recording.
Alright, we're back, and we're going to be playing some hide and seek because nothing else was working on this server, because, yeah, I don't know why. And, yeah, Josh started recording his recording without me, so, yeah. Oh, I got a sapling. I now permanently have a sapling in my inventory. Alright. So, how do I play this game?
Run up to the Seekers and whack them. The hiders and whack them.
This is a big map.
It is indeed.
There's only, like, a couple Seekers, or hiders. Why am I the Seeker?
I just got 10 points for lasting 30 seconds, because, for me, that is a big achievement. I now have 350 points, whatever that means.
There should be a reward for doing the best in the parkour time.
Yeah, I wonder who has the fastest time. Some kind of fly hacker. No, because they very easily detect when you're hacking and even try and detect it when you're not as well. So I don't know.
Is everyone like up a tree or something?
Quite possibly.
It's like maybe. This is all this map is. A tree.
You haven't found me then?
Yeah, because you're in a tree. Come on, where are you? Okay, let's go up here. I'm sure somebody just went up this massive staircase.
I wonder if you can still see my game attack if I don't crouch.
Let's test that.
I'm not going to test that. I'm scared to test that.
They'll never find us. They? Am I more than one? Alright, yeah, I'm more than one person then. We're stuck now. Wait, did they like jump somewhere where like, what?
I don't know. Like, I'm not going to give you any tips because they're on my team now. So
do you know where they are though?
No, I don't. I honestly don't.
Oh my, really? I'm not that. I'm that bad. I should just be AFK. Oh.
Oh dear.
What? What? You all are hacking. Oh, I fell.
You still haven't found me?
No. What?
I used to play a lot of hide and seek with my brother and any friends who happened to be around at the time. Apparently they're in a hole, although they might be bluffing. Have you seen them yet? Or...
No, I yeah, you're right. I will never find you. Are you like in a hole? Are you in like
where I am?
Are you in the water? Oh, you're in the water.
This is so tense.
I'm actually so bad.
I'm gonna play some tense music for this. It's like the Marty Got's a Plan one that I always play for that purpose, you know. Da 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 da.
You're hacking.
Da 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 da. That one.
Are you in here?
Yes. Wherever here is. I'm in A here. I don't know if it's the same here that you're thinking of, but I am in A here.
I give up.
You can't give up. You got 54 seconds left. There's some... I'm actually in quite an obvious place. Surely...
Have you seen me?
I saw you at the very start, yes.
Yeah, you haven't seen me again, have you?
Well, no.
Oh, yeah. No!
I'm just gonna run for the last few seconds. I saw your gamer tag coming and I was like, no!
Yes!
Oh, can you run faster than me?
No, I somehow caught up.
How did you do that? I don't get how you run faster than me. The thing is, you were going to find me anyway. Oh, I hope you were, because otherwise I just gave myself away for no good reason at all.
You didn't give yourself away.
Right, apparently they're in a hole somewhere.
I doubt it.
Right. Oh, okay, they won. Never mind.
Aww.
Oh dear. Right, we're in the backyard. Now the backyard is quite... You need to be very creative with this one, because there aren't actually many places to hide. It looks crowded and difficult, but...
Oh, this is a ballistic bows map.
Yes, it is. They do ballistic bows and hide and seek here.
Oh. Releasing in 5 seconds? What? Surely not.
Yeah, unfortunately that's the case. This is a very runny map, as in you run a lot.
Oh no. Who? Okay.
Okay, I see a lot of seekers over there.
Laura.
That's very worrying.
I see you. Here, look in the corner. See me?
I see you.
Come down here.
I'm kind of perching on the edge so that if they come, I can run. Although I hope they don't use teamwork and one stays at the bottom and one goes up here, because then I'd be completely stuffed. Oh, you have a fan.
What?
Jolly good.
Do I know them?
Oh, well, they love kittens, and in your many skins, you've probably been a kitten at some point. So, right, here comes one of them.
No.
Are they coming up or not? It's never ending lore. Yeah, they're coming up. I'm running. Oh dear, I missed my jump. Oh. Okay, there's still a hole here, but I'm right out in the open.
No!
That's the disadvantage of having a bright red skin. I mean, there's nowhere to hide.
Where'd you go? Are you caught?
No, I'm still alive.
Did you run?
I ran.
I ran to a country.
Nope. I'm not there.
You're in Iran.
Oh, bother. Oh, bother me. Oh, bother. Oh, yeah, I've been caught. Thing is, I ran up the stairs thinking that there was going to be a seeker at the top, but it wasn't. It was... No, thinking that there was going to be a hider at the top, but it wasn't. It was a seeker. And I got stuffed.
There's one person right there.
Where's right there?
Up this tree. She's about to be it.
Right, where's the... Oh, there's the tree. A big thing in the corner.
Is she caught?
Right. I'm going up.
You are fabulous. That's the person who it is.
Okay. Oh, yeah, thank you. I know I am.
I knew you'd say that.
Oh, dear. I've fallen off. Right, Okay, there's you. I'm going to follow you for backup. Ah! I always fall off right there! It's always in exactly the same place. And I think my Minecraft skills
They're right
getting
there.
worse. I'm like an old man. I've lost
did
control.
I get them? No! Josh, I was so close. Oh,
Did they jump? Try
no.
and make them jump. If you can make them jump off the tree, it'll be easy for the rest of us.
Okay, so they're still there. They're like in this like little place. I almost got them. I like tried jumping and hitting them, but it didn't work. They're too far in. Are they like AFK? I think they might be.
Ah, got one. Got one indeed. Oh, it's Kitten Lover. She was actually in the in in the position that that you were in a while ago.
Oh,
I think that's why she said hello to you, because she was in the same place.
Oh,
right.
Probably. Yeah.
So there's You Are Fabulous, who we think is going to get caught very quickly. But where's Torxicle?
Wait, let me turn my phobia up.
Surely
Shoot.
he's played this game before if he's survived for this long.
She's gone.
Who?
You Are Fabulous is gone. Oh wait, no, she's right underneath me.
Okay, go,
Got
go, go.
them.
Oh, I see Torxicle.
She was AFK'd.
Toxical's on top of the dog.
Is he?
And splat! Yeah!
Nice.
I think she was standing there the whole time. We just all thought she was a seeker because of her red shirt. Ugh, oh well.
Pompeii, right? Pompeii is a classic. It's not one of the originals, but then again, none of the originals are actually on the choice here. But Pompeii was one of the first added, so I think it might well have been the first one they added after the originals. Right, so here we go at Pompeii. Now, Pompeii was one of the first maps to have the spawn somewhere other than the centre, and a lot of people didn't like this, but a lot of people also did like this because it meant you could properly get a long way from where the centre is, and it meant that, or from where the spawn is, and it meant that you didn't really always run into someone when you went to spawn because some people couldn't find it. So, yeah, or they found themselves at the other side of the map when they needed to craft or something like that. And, of course, they couldn't really be bothered to make their way all the way back again. I'm going to try and make my way away from spawn. Now, sadly, it looks as if I don't have a weapon going into the grace period end time. The grace period has ended. So I want to stay away from people for the meantime. Now, that's not a good sign. Okay, I'm gonna steer clear of that way first. A lot of people didn't know how to... Ooh, iron sword, that'll be useful. Let's go immediately after someone. Haha! Now, as I was saying, Oh, 2 hits, wow. A lot of people didn't know where that... or how to get to this chest over here. They were trying to break the iron bars and so forth. But really, you have to get around the back. And weirdly, a lot of people didn't think of that. Now, I would accept that team request, but I'm a bit worried that they're gonna just come and kill me. Oh well, it's the last time. You see, I've had times before where I've accepted a team request and all they've wanted to do it for is to basically track me down using the using the team finder, and then they've used the opportunity to team disband and then, well, splatter me. So I hope that that doesn't happen again. Anyway, you can see here one of the features of this map that I really did like was the fact you could actually, oh dear, get up onto the rooftops of the map. It just felt adventurous, I suppose, and you could have some really epic rooftop battles with one of you trying to knock the other person off. Oh, as my team died. The other one trying to knock him off without getting knocked off himself. It was just really exciting. Just every battle, this map really did lend itself to good battling. Every battle you had on this map was good. You could even have ocean battles. Now, if I can get over here in time without my game glitching too much as it has been doing, you can see that there's... Okay, I can get up here. You can see that there's a lot of ocean, a lot of weird torrents to swish you around and things like that. And there's a lot of boats as well. Oh, I thought that was a boat, but it wasn't, so I just kind of dived into the water. But you can see that it did require for tactics, because if you go under the water, you don't get affected by the current. But as soon as you come back up, it's very difficult to actually push your way into the torrent. So it did require for tactical battling, and I always like the kind of tactical battling stuff. So I think this was definitely one of my favourite maps. There was also an Easter egg somewhere on this map. Whoa, that's a hacker! Oh no. Okay, right, we're all going to have to team up on this hacker here. Otherwise we stand absolutely no chance at all. If I can kind of knock this guy into the... Well, that worked. I think he was doing more damage than he should have been. Right, okay, let's see if anyone can take out this hacker. Come on, let's see if he can do it. Come on, knock him off, knock him off. This is a good place to do it. Yes! Okay, it wasn't the hacker that won it. Jolly good. Jolly good indeed. Right, let's go, let's go. There are actually a few people I remember in this game, like Plevin, who apparently is Steve Skills. Now, Steve Skills, I did do a video with at one point. That was on his channel, not on mine. Anyway, I remember it looks as if I'm going to die at this point, but this carpet is nice and bouncy for us. They cared about their players. They didn't want us getting brutally murdered by falling off the table, so they allowed us to brutally murder each other instead. Yeah, right. Anyway, away from that, I remember just loving how creative this server is. How you can't get this chest unless you break the iron bars, and that takes a long time, and you're liable to getting cleaned up in that time, and it's just... They really did put a lot of thought into it, and the way that the train tracks just kind of upset the... oh, I'm getting cleaned up. Okay, I better run here, oh dear. Let's see if we can... Fire! Okay, yeah, I can hear that I got them there. Right, I have to stay off the slime blocks, because if I get on the slime blocks, I'll lose some pace. I'm getting attacked from all sides here. I missed this about Hunger Games, actually. I missed the kind of manic chases and things like that, and I'm running straight into someone else here. Are they following me or not? No, I hope they aren't. Are they? Okay. Oh, axe. That's going to be useful. Okay, take the axe. There we go. Got the axe. Ooh. Okay. I must say, it's a weird thing to say, but I miss the feeling of being hunted. I do miss the feeling of being hunted. I like being the hunter, but I also like being the hunted. Just thinking about where I position myself so that they can't really see me much. Thinking about what I'm doing and where I'm going. And you would have seen that I was steering clear of the carpet because of the slime blocks, because that would slow me down briefly in the Constantina effect. And if that made any sense to you, then well done. But yeah, it's just the little things like that I will miss about the server, and I did miss about the server because I haven't actually played on the server for a long time. I've been away from it for quite a long time because we didn't actually tend to get enough players to get a game recently, because as I said, the player number has dropped significantly recently, and that's one of the reasons why the server is closing. But yeah, it's just ooh, I think someone just landed behind the house. Let's see if I can take them out. Okay, well, that was easy. It looked like they were a bit low due to the drop. So yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't think they quite expected me to be there, but I was, and I was able to get the kill. Let's see if I can get this person over here. They look a bit more stacked, but if I can kind of get the element of surprise here. Oh, okay, they saw me. That might be Killora, you know. Okay, I'm right. Another thing that TEI was famous for was its creative mode. Now, of course, I know TEI was more of a kind of PvP server, but they held a lot of creative competitions, and there were a lot of good, very high quality builds on TEI. In fact, I entered one of the build competitions a long time ago, and unfortunately that build's not still here. But I do have a plot on this server, and I'll show it to you now. Just mainly for me, just so I can look back and see what I built. So basically, what I had built was a compilation of the best moments of my YouTube channel. So these are mainly the early days of my YouTube channel, that is. Now, if I go to the very start of it, you can see that this is my first video and death. So if you remember this, I was a Steve skin back then, and I went out of my sandstone house. This was Journey of Winners episode 1. I'll put the link on a caption on the screen right now. So anyway, this is Journey of Winners episode 1, back when I was absolutely rubbish. And I ran outside of my house just in the morning and walked straight into a creeper. It wasn't very happy to see me. Anyway, moving on to the second build, I've built the Octopus's Garden 1, as used in my 20 sub special. Now, it was an underwater house, as you can see. I built it for a competition I was doing with Eagleblade, my brother, a long time ago. This was actually on Minecraft Pocket Edition, and I think it was my only Minecraft Pocket Edition video. And anyway, can you believe that I lived in here? Like, I had some chests at the back, I think my bed was here, and I often used to wake up in the wall or out in the ocean. I had a furnace and a crafting table up here, and this cake was only put here when I moved into the house with my brother after I'd finished the challenge. And the challenge was to basically kill the other player with a diamond sword, so we had to find the diamonds and then, well, PvP. And it took us a surprisingly long time. It took us a very surprisingly long time, considering it was only to find diamonds. And I know they're rare, but they're not exactly elusive, are they? Anyway, after that, look how boxy it is. I didn't even bother to remove the corners. Like, I'll show you what I would build it like now. Well, actually, I'd build it on land now, but because I'm not so obsessed with being a proper octopus. But back then, it was all about presentation for me. No, not exactly. And now, if I just get out a water bucket, I would build it something like this. Let me. Right, does it make any difference if I place it on the top of the block? Sorry, I'm waffling, I realise. But anyway, this is what it would look like, I suppose, if I built it now. I wouldn't have this trapdoor here, I think. But yeah, you get the picture. But anyway, I'm going to place these back because this is what the Octopus's Garden did look like. And yeah, I must admit I wasn't the best of builders back then. I don't know what age I was when I built this, but I must have been quite young. I remember that well, the reason I placed the cake in here was basically I started my 20 sub special here. Oh, and Simply Tatiana's come along and she's complimented my plot, which is always nice to see. She's just looking at the creeper blowing me up. That's why I like it memories, yeah. Anyway, here's the octopus time hut. And if you remember Octopus Time, this was a series that was supposed to basically last forever. It was supposed to be Stampy's Lovely World, and in fact I did initially call it Octopus's Lovely World. That was the world name. And as you can see, I had 2 weirdly placed chests facing inward here, and I had two crafting tables and two furnaces. It's weird how I had to be so symmetrical. Except with the flooring pattern. As you can see, I've got it alternating crosses. And here, of course, were actual beds, but I've just had to place wall here because you can't place a bed in TEI Creative because I'm not sure why. You just can't. What does it say? This item's banned. Because you can explode it in the end. Yeah, but you can't get to the end. Oh, I don't know. But anyway. Unfortunately, I can't show you the actual word this was on, because it was removed. I mean, my old PC broke, and this had to go with it, I'm afraid. It was in the middle of a desert, I seem to remember, near an acacia biome, which was why it's built out of acacia wood. Anyway, here is my original setup, which is, well, rubbish. There's me making fun of my own young voice. Hello, this is me, Daphne Octopus. Yeah, it was a bit. I wasn't a very good YouTuber back then. Right, and now moving on to my funny car crash from stealing your grand's house. Now don't worry, it wasn't an actual car crash and I didn't get properly ejected. Well, I did get properly ejected. Basically, it was a little toy yellow car, and it looked something like this. This is about as close as you can get in Minecraft. And as you can see, I tipped it over and went flying. I ended up actually doing a backward roll, but unfortunately you can't place Steve's head upside down, so I can't really... I can't really show myself flying backwards, but oh well. Here's my 1,000 views Q&A, which lasted for about 3 questions. There was a minecart on this track, which I sat in, but yeah. After that, I did a world tour of my original creative world, and I do miss that world because I had a lot of stuff from my very early days of Minecrafting on that. So it's a shame that was also lost during my first during when my computer was broken. Anyway, here's my first proper intro room. If you remember my old intro, this is where I did it. So this is the intro room, and what I basically did was I had a lot of XP over there. Well, the intro wasn't actually done on TEI. This is just a replica of the intro room. But anyway, I had a lot of XP over there, and I walked backwards into the XP and went sparkle, 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 and the video started. There wasn't even any music at all. It was just... that was it. that was just all I did. And also, it was very hard to do, because I couldn't just throw the enchantment bottles and then run over here, because then I'd pick up a lot of them. And I couldn't exactly just go on the roof and then drop in, because I picked it up by running along the roof. So what I had to do was I stood up here, I threw in all the enchantment bottles into that little hole which you see here, and then I flew over here trying not to pick up all the enchantment bottles, dropped down into the hole, looking backwards already, and then walked backwards. It was surprisingly difficult. Now, if you're wondering why I've built 2 females here, both with different eye colours, I didn't. Shadow did. Now, this was supposed to be the tutorial Hunger Games, and basically I built a head of me and Shadow, because Shadow happened to be the other person online at the time. If you remember the tutorial Hunger Games map, it was basically, I took the tutorial world that 4J Studios built on the Xbox, and I basically just added a load of random YouTuber heads on it. I know it was plagiarism, but I didn't understand that at the time. I was a lot younger than I am now, and a lot less mature. But anyway, here you see the one that I think was originally supposed to be Shadows, judging by the patterns on the floor. I always built the patterns on the floor in the same style, but out of the materials that I built the head out of. And of course, Shadow had a different skin back then, so it was those materials on the floor. And as you can see, I always post some very random things in the chests, but this is the random assortment that I've put in here. And then if we go over to the other one, I believe the other one was the one that was... Oh, okay, the floor's been changed. Okay, the floor's been changed to all wood here, and the chest is gone. Well, that's a shame. Oh, well. Yeah, Shadow did go to work with a bit of mischief on these heads here. Then moving on to my first karting commentary. Here you see the kart track. Actually, I'm really pleased with how this kart came out. Because you can see that that's supposed to be a helmet with a visor, and you can tell that this is supposed to be a go-kart, sort of. I know I couldn't really do the wheels inside the rubber ring, but I think this is as close as you can get to a go-kart in Minecraft, so I'm sort of pleased with this. You can see my purple race suit. Why did I decide to build the race suit purple? I have no idea. Because it wasn't really a purple race suit at all, it was black, but I suppose I didn't want it to blend in with the helmet. Never mind. I think I just wanted to build out of... What's this block called? Purpur. I just wanted to build out of purpur for once, because I'd never built out of purpur before. Anyway, moving on to my first turbo dismount video. This is supposed to be the Wedge, which is one of the cars in the turbo dismount video. And I should point out, the DOR Turbo Dismount Championship has not ended. I will still be uploading videos on that, very irregularly, but I will still attempt to upload videos on that. Is it still the Squealer leading the championship? It's been a very long time since I've recorded it, so I can't even remember who's leading it, but I think it's still the Squealer. Anyway, Sky Archipelago. Now this is the series where I actually built the entire map. And this is just the spawn I've built here. But I was really gutted when Sky Archipelago went with my old PC, which broke, because I built the entire map. It was a proper adventure map. It was a bit like Skyden. If you've seen Stampy and Squashy's Skyden series, it was a bit like that. And here's what the spawn looked like. All they were given was 2 beds, because I had to make it symmetrical, of course. I have diagnosed OCD. They had a tree in the middle. And they had some signs saying, rules are to be explained in the museum. And the museum was the big monument, which was over and about that direction. Anyway, then we've got a big sign saying "T," which is self-explanatory if you've seen my videos. Yeah. T. Moving on, we have my first ever collaboration over Skype. It was a collaboration with Cat Does Minecraft. Now this was the big chair, well, the big throne that we built, and I remember at the time we actually made these 2 supports unsymmetrical by accident. It wasn't supposed to be that way, but by accident we did. Well, accidentally we did that, and we didn't notice until after the video. But apart from that, as you can see, I've left that out. They're symmetrical now. But apart from that, this was the build that we built. I was rather pleased with it, actually. Cat's a very creative person, and I think it came out well. We didn't actually come very high in the order at all. I think it was something like 4th or 5th, but oh well. Here's my feeding a shark video. There's my attempt at a zebra shark. Here's the enclosure. I would have built the other fish in the tank, but I didn't know how to build them. If I just drop in for a second, as you can see, I haven't built any water, but I've put blue stained clay to make it appear as if it's water. There's the zebra shark. You can see that's kind of like the face of a zebra shark. I think that's as close to the facial expression of a zebra shark you can actually get. And there are the short stubby fins and the tall dorsal fin. And there's the long tail. I was really pleased with how you can curve the tail at the end, because it does look like that in real life. And you can see the kind of spine going along it. And I was quite pleased with how this came out. There are the spots on the underbelly and the sides. I think that's as close to the zebra shark as you can actually get. Here you have... no. Basically, this was the no cat making an appearance on my channel. This is when I was doing a Sky Wars on this server, actually, TEI, and I came over to this chest, and as I boarded this island, is boarded the right word? As I walked onto this island, I got hit by a load of snowballs from another guy, and I don't know why I built myself going off in that direction, actually, because I fell off the back, and I went, no, 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 no. And then, when I was editing that, I stopped and thought, that sounds familiar. And I realised that was from the No 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 Cat, so I added in a clip of the No 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 Cat. And I think that was the first proper funny edit I ever did on my channel. And I really did enjoy making funny edits. I say did because, as you know, my channel's coming to a close. And yeah, it was the first of many, I must say. Moving on to my redstone shower. Now, this was the very only redstone video that I did on my channel, where I made a shower with a command block. So basically, I had a command block over here, and I had it so that this lapis block was constantly spawning and then breaking itself. And as a result, the effect of lapis, if I just break this a second, there, you see how many little, if I keep doing that, you see how many little particles get released. You can see how that would look like a shower, can't you? Now, that unfortunately did mean that a lot of lapis blocks spawned up here, but I made it look quite a lot like a shower, and I was really pleased with it, actually. Although, looking back now, there was a lot I could have done better. Moving on to my football video with Thrasher, which is the second most viewed video in Deafening Octopus history, with over 600 views. And this is that's as close as you can get to a football in Minecraft, I think. And this was one of the videos that I did with Thrasher on CCN, Choo Choo's network. And it very randomly became the second most viewed video in Deafening Octopus history, despite the fact I don't think my commentary was very good on that day. And I hope Thrasher won't mind me saying that I don't think his was either. I just don't think we were having a very good day for it. So I wish another of my videos had become popular, but oh well. And there's the dancing spider. And I was going to build more builds, but I just never got any further. And notice how I haven't built the normal kind of eyes on Minecraft, as in a disc or a magma cube. I just wanted to get the impression that it had multiple eyes, so I used a coal block here. And also I made it dance by putting out its legs. I know it didn't exactly look like that in the original video, but oh well. So that is my creative plot. And actually, the fact that it's built with my YouTube video moments shows just... It shows how I feel about this server, because it was... I think that I would never have got... I know I was never massive on YouTube, but I don't think I would have ever got as big as I did get without TEI. Because before I came onto TEI, I was on something like 30 or so subscribers, which I was pleased with, I must say. And then I suddenly ballooned up to 2,000. Oh, no, not 2,000. I can only wish for that. I mean 200. However, that's like an entire large primary school subscribing to me, and I'm forever grateful for that. Thank you to everyone that subscribed. But it just shows that TEI wasn't just a server where I'd come and fiddle around a bit and sometimes record. It almost became my channel at one point. That's why my intro, the intro you would have seen to this video, was of TEI. It was of a place on TEI, because TEI just was my channel, and I'm so gutted that it's gone, or that it's going. Now have a look at these signs. This is what TEI was about, this kind of community banter. So you can see, right, this is assigned to LJ, whoever that is, apparently. It says, thanks for the hole, you know me too well, LMAO. Forgot to add a hole earlier. And you can see the hole right here. I've fallen down it quite a few times trying to read these signs, but oh well, at least she got her hole. She was saying earlier that her plot was a mess, but she got a hole, so I suppose that made up for it, didn't it? And you can see, I suppose that's all the dirt that was dug up during the making of the hole. I don't actually know which one's the actual hole, because there's another hole here. Two for the price of one, why not? And she's got LJ Minchie's seal of approval as well. That must be LJ there. Oh! And I've fallen down the hole. I told you I'd do that. I did that earlier as well. Did you know stairs make you go up and down by moving your legs? Whoa! I never realised. Well, I'm gonna have to thank Tatiana after this for teaching me that, and useful instructions. Right. For goodness sake, peoples, my in real life name isn't Rose. Right. Oh, hello, paleontologist. Spiders make these. Good. So does Mojang, obviously. This may be an eye to some. It is not. Do not place near eye at any moment. Yeah, well, I wasn't intending to, but thanks for the warning. This is not an eye. Do not place this near you eye. It may cause extreme pain. That's a magma cube. That has come from a very, very hot place. So, yeah, I can imagine. It would definitely hurt your eye. This is for when you place these items near your eye. Just in case. Right, okay. And we've got a line of cauldrons, because why not? Oh, a little sand block taking a grass block taking a ride on the cauldrons, because why not? I suppose. Yeah, that it looks almost like a conveyor belt. And look at the detail of plots that some people did build on this server. Look at this. We've got a jet. We've got a jet plane built with end rods and levers and trapdoors, and they've spent so much time on this. You've got houses. I've toured this plot before. They've even got a second level up there, and if I go further in, you've got you've got a lovely looking octopus or squid, very much like my original YouTube channel banner or channel icon. You've got floating islands, you've got rivers, you've got streams, you've got tall beacons. You have completely empty plots. I think I'm going outside of where people have actually built now. I'm going to go further in. But they've built a city on that level. It's amazing. Oh, as it suddenly becomes night. Okay, that'll do. Oh, and it's day again. Okay, why not? So people have built figures. There have been competitions on this map. Ah, dear. And it's just going. Like, poof, just like that. It's gone. Parkour maps. Look at this. There are even parkour maps. It's utterly fantastic, as I just see the city load back into sight there. And I hope that the builders of these have taken good enough screenshots, because they'll want to remember this for their entire life, and I'm sure that a lot of them will, with the detail of products that they've built. Look at that, Steve. Oh, Dan TDM making an appearance. Well, before I start the next game, I just want to show you the hub a bit. So here is the transparent floor of where you spawn, and there's the TEI sign, very cleverly made from stairs. Here are the villagers with the treasure and rewards. And if you oh, well, I was saying if you drop down there, but it's not there anymore. There used to be a sort of TEI family room down there, which had all of the staff's names in it. You've got a big rainbow over there, some butterflies. Here's the Win VIP parkour. Now, you'll notice that this lobby is sort of a cross between the old TEI lobby, back when it was the Emerald Isle, and the new TEI lobby when it was the Enchanted Isle. And I sort of like that. I like the way they've merged the two. It's kind of... It's like a mix of history and present. And I always like that. It's very... very creative. Let's just have one last go at the Win VIP parkour. I know that I've already got the VIP rank, but let's just see how I do it. I never actually passed the parkour, I admit, but yeah, let's see how I do nonetheless. Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna have two more goes at it. Two more goes. Here's one. Okay, so I've got to... Oh, no, only three. Right, one final go. I think my record was something like 50. I never got the full way. In fact, I only got about half the way, as you heard. Okay, right, let's see. Okay, I've got further than I did before. Okay, that doesn't count. I didn't go all the way to the floor. Neither does that. Neither does that. Come on. No. Come on. Ah. Yeah. No. Yeah. As you can see, my PvP's not up to my parkour, I should say, is not up to scratch to what it was. Then again, it was never brilliant. If you see my old videos, and I failed. If you see my old videos, you'll know that I was never very good at PvP or parkour. Let's just, oh, come on, right. Never mind. Right, there's the old Hunger Games lobby, and there's the new Enchanted Isle bit. You can see we've got a deer and a foal. I think that's Bambi the foal. It's just a really nice place to be, this lobby. Just really, really nice. Okay, well I know I'm starting this recording slightly late. We had a bit of a problem with a bit of a bully. But yeah, I've started the video now, and I have a team. It's 2K4 again. 2K4, of course, as I said, Gaz in his early days. And I must say, I haven't really known him that well. Oh! Bother! I almost said something rude then. Okay. Right, so that... I'm going to admit that's not what I wanted. And that's not what I expected, but I... at least it gives me an opportunity to show me... to show you all the map. So you can see it's kind of based around... well, it is based around Pompeii, as the map name suggests. You can see how Vesuvius has erupted, and it's raining... comets, well not comets, but bits of debris and ash down from the sky. You can see that's the... Well, I know the Colosseum isn't technically in Pompeii, but it's in Italy, so it's sort of the first thing that you think of when you think of Italy, and that's why it's been built that way. You can see, look at the amount of detail. They've traced exactly where the meteor... I'm saying meteor because that's what it looks like. It's not astronomically a meteor. But you can see where it's gone, and you can see where it's landed, and you can see the path it's taken. They've really thought about all of that. And look at the detail. Like, the main thing that I think about when I think of TEI is the detail that they put into it. Here's Vesuvius itself, the volcano that erupted near Pompeii. You can see that even in the parts of TEI you can't even see from the map, they've even built that. You can see they've built a church over here. This is just for the spectators. You can't even see this as a player. You can see that they've built libraries, and it's all in true, proper, ancient Italian style. I mean, if anything, they definitely know their history. They can tell the proper styling they would have had back then. They can tell what materials they would have built it out of. It's just utterly brilliant. They've built things outside of the walls of the map, and I know that technically you can glitch out of the walls of the map using this horse or something like that, but still, it's absolutely amazing. And talking of this horse, you remember Webby, don't you? Webby was quite a celebrity in quite a few YouTubers' videos, and I'm just going to push Webby along. You used to be able to ride her as a spectator, but now you can only ride her as a player. And it's quite an advantage to be able to get to the horse first, just because, well, she moves faster than the normal person, so of course she is a definite advantage. And here's the boat that I was talking about earlier, or at least one of them. And you can see they posted little Easter eggs around the map, like this, which you can only get to with a secret lever. And I should show you the Phoenix as well. If we go around... oh, apparently we got another hacker. If I go around... Is it around here somewhere? Yeah. Oh, is it in here? No, I don't... Oh, I should find it. Okay, it's here. Right, in here, there's a little water... I was going to say water closet, but that means that means toilet, basically. And it says, from the ashes shall arise a phoenix, because Phoenix was one of the builders of the map. And there's a chest behind this chest, and there's a chest here. And if you open this trap chest, a blaze spawns, and that's supposed to be a phoenix. And of course, it's quite funny how sometimes someone will go for the emerald block at the back, just because that's a proper chest, and they'll actually accidentally click on the spare chest or the trap chest, I mean. Sometimes, though, it's best to go for the trap chest because that allows you to get some XP from the blaze if you kill it. But then again, if the blaze kills you, and you see the problem, as my teammate dies. Anyway, Carrot King and Wagi11 have won the game. So, GG there. Although apparently Wagi11 hacked, according to 2K4. So, I hope that isn't the case, but it might be, unfortunately. Right, let's see if we can get another HG. Okay, well, it appears that pretty much everyone agrees that Wagi11 and Carrot King were hacking. So, I think that we're all going to basically team up on them and then FFA once they've been taken out. So that's what's going to happen in this particular game. I hope I have enough storage space on my PC for recording this much. I know I'm recording a lot. I just want to record as much as I possibly can on this server before it closes. So yeah, I hope I have enough storage space on my PC for that. If not, I'm going to have to delete some kind of old video. I'm sure I can find something on here to get rid of. Anyway, I'm just going to cut... Oh, I haven't noticed that chest before. You see, the great thing about TEI is they've hidden some things so well that I'm still discovering things to this day. Like that little chest in the water. Then again, that was quite an obvious one. I don't know why I didn't see that one before. But yeah, I didn't. Oh well. Okay, has the grace period ended yet? Oh, right, as I said that, it ended just then. Now, where are the hackers? Okay, one's down. I see Phantasm there. I'm going to leave Phantasm alone. Who's the other hacker? Wagi11. Okay, a bit of a chest here. Yeah, okay. Well, I say it's a bit of a chest. I mean, it's a full chest. Wagi11 says, wow. Right, okay, Iron Axe, that's an upgrade, jolly good. Okay, here's Waggy, oh my goodness, he is definitely a hacker, that was serious reach. Did he get caught in the cobweb? Let's hope he did, no he didn't. Right, let's team up on him. I'm gonna just let Nightwing know I'm on his team, okay, right, have that, Nightwing, have that. Nope, did you see it? Here, Nightwing, oh, right, Nightwing, there, have that, right. Okay, where's the hacker? Where is the hacker? Is he through here somewhere? I don't know. Where did he go? I hope he doesn't sneak up on me and then jump scare me. Oh, okay. Nightwing's following me. Where did he go? Well, lovely. That was those were some good tactics from Waggy there. Actually staying at the top of the at the top of the ladder and knocking us off. I thought that I could just about survive by coming back onto the ladder, but he did it. He managed to get me twice, and then I was off. Let's hope that 2K4 and Phantasm can get him here, just to finish him off. Now this was one of the smallest maps on the server. It was basically a bedroom. And there you see, I think that was supposed to be, was that Tyser X? Or, I'm not sure. There's Mike Wazowski with his little toy. And you could climb up that toy, actually. It was, yeah, right, okay. Into the deathmatch. So, I'm going to spectate Waggy11 here, just to see if anyone can take him out. I hope they do, because, hackers should never win games. Oh, he so nearly walked off there. Come on. Knock him off. Someone, knock him off. If you have to cheat to be good at something, you're not good at it. That's what I say. Come on. Yes. And he's gone. Jolly good. And there goes the hacker. Well, thank goodness for that. Right, I'm back for, I think, 1 or 2 final games. And, well,
Yo, I'm on your team.
Exactly, yeah, sticking with the nostalgic theme. You might remember Catters on Minecraft, although you probably won't remember Cats on Minecraft.
Wow,
because,
I'm not very memorable, am I?
But no, it's just because you've been away for so long. I mean, even outside of videos, I mean, there have been some people, mainly in school and in my class, who have gone back to my old videos, and they've asked me if I'm still in touch with you, and Well, I am, but I haven't exactly. I
I
haven't.
mean, we're technically talking right now. I'd say yes.
Yes, and we do text a lot, if that's the word for it. But
No, wait, is Skype? I guess it must be texting.
yeah,
But
Skype
like,
text that. I don't know, like Skype chat. But when you say Skype chat, people automatically assume that you spoke voice to voice, and
yeah,
you know what I
we
mean.
we don't do that. I think we're both like too awkward to actually ask each other, "Hey,
That's
you want
the
to
problem,
voice
yeah.
chat me?"
Yeah.
And we both be like, and then we just never like ask each other to voice chat. And also,
Yeah.
my voice is dead right now, so I kind of sound like I have a lower voice.
Oh, I hadn't noticed. Okay.
You hadn't noticed? Wow, you really haven't talked to me for a while.
No, I hadn't. No, it's more the fact that I just didn't notice. In fact, I can't even notice now. You sound normal, but okay. But anyway, yeah. It is just that. Exactly what you said. Has the grace period ended yet? Oh, yeah, I can hit this guy. It has, right. Let's see if I can get the early kill. Yep, there we go.
I haven't played in... Wait, this PvP, I can spam click people, right?
Yes, because it's 1.8. Yeah.
And which is better, an axe or a sword?
It'll be a sword, I think. Although, I must say, I really can't remember. Although I assume it's a sword, because a sword is what the medieval people use, so I assume that it's the best. Hello! Oh dear. Well, that lasted long.
What? Deathmatch? No, we're not deathmatching.
Well, it's more the fact that I just died that I was
What?
speaking about
You
that.
died? What?
Yeah, what happened was I climbed a hill, and then suddenly I was being hit, and I flew off the hill, and then
I'm
I glitched.
offended. Why would you die? Why would you do this?
And then I
don't
glitched
even have a
into a
sword.
block, and I couldn't do anything about it. If you don't have a sword, if you go back to the hub, and well, not the hub, don't exit the game, but go back to the spawn, and
Go back to hub. Okay, me too.
out of the gate. Although I don't know if you can get there in time.
I don't think I can. Run!
No, there's no time for that. I've seen where you are now. You're not going to get there in time, I'm afraid. Here comes the deathmatch.
No! They all look so geared out, and then here I'm like, bye. Can I just run? I want them to fight each other.
Yeah, I suppose your only hope now would be to... Oh, you have an axe. Okay, that's good. Your only hope really would be to wait until someone's taken someone else out and then kind of clean up a bit. I must say they don't tend to like a clean up. They tend to see it as bad sportsmanship, but I don't see the point of that. Just go for it.
I've caught him on fire.
Jolly
Okay.
good. That's the guy.
No, I'm dead.
Oh, he's killed both of us. It's the same guy.
Dude, he's mean.
Ah, yeah. Pepe would cry at that. Oh, but anyway,
Pepe is already crying. He'd cry harder.
yeah, he would. Right.
Oh, right now I don't have cat ears, by the way. Yeah, is that strange?
Oh, yeah. What are you doing with a name like that if you're not a cat? I'm definitely an octopus, and I'm actually an octopus.
Yeah. I go to skin customization, and look at this. I could just, like, tear the sleeves off.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, wait. Where's the jacket? There.
It's like what
Now does
people-
it turn into a dress?
Yeah,
it's
that's
dress.
done the picture.
Okay.
It's like what people do in rock concerts sometimes. Like,
Yeah, just tear off.
oh, dear.
I've never been to a rock concert where
Me
people
neither.
are tearing off their sleeves, but okay.
Well, I've never
There's
been
a-
to a rock concert full stop, so... but anyway. Hello! I've just started... I've just...
No, you
why
haven't.
Why did I just
He's
start...
lying.
Why did I just start that video like I was starting the video? What? No, why did I
Like,
start that game like...
good
like I
job.
was starting
That
it?
made sense. English.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, I set something on TNT. Oh my.
It doesn't matter, it's the grace period. You can't actually take... you can't take TNT damage in the grace period. Did we ever actually team? I
can't
don't think we did we?
Oh, you should team with me.
You don't say. Right.
I click it to accept. I clicked. Cool. Team mate.
There you go.
Mate. No. Why would you do this? Okay, so
My
where's a
mate.
good place to get chests?
What?
Where's a good place to get chests? I haven't played this map.
Inside the glass walls.
What?
The edges
Oh,
of the map.
oh.
Yeah.
You right. You. That was sarcasm. Sarcastic. Oh my.
Basically, there's chests wherever you go. So, yeah, and of course
But
because
better
they
loot.
reset after every game, it means that whatever chest you find, you will always get random loot from it. Right? What's your weapon?
I have a nothing.
A nothing. That's
Uh-huh.
powerful, you know. Why do
I
you
have
wanna
a potato. You
Okay,
want to fight?
have a
You
sword,
fight
have
me
a sword.
with potato. I will
Right.
hit you with this potato, and I will
Oh,
win.
please don't. Yeah. I'm
Are
really
you
scared of
frightened?
potatoes, you know.
Oh dear. I know, right? It's the intimidation that's key. Now I just got an iron axe, so I'm good.
Okay. Oh, there's a horse coming at me! Oh no!
Oh my!
It had an invisible person on it, and he's really, really high on armor. Oh no.
Where is he?
He's down here. Oh, you've got all the armor, and I've got pretty much nothing. At least I've
Oh, dude, come here. I have a little-
I've covered up my. Look behind you! It's
Oh
just
my, that's
joking.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm kidding.
Um,
He was just joking.
I
Oh
hope
my
so.
dude!
Oh my dude. Well, I suppose that'll be the end to the video then. So
Oh my! That's how you play Hunger Games.
that's how you video. Yeah.
We're talented.
I just got caught in the cobwebs, and then that was it. But yeah.
Uh.
And
I killed one dude, so that's okay, right?
yeah, that'll do. That's one kill more than I got. So yeah. That'll do.
Yeah. And now I'm a ghost, just like this server's about to be.
Oh, that's sad. Don't say that. Ugh,
I'm sorry.
you're mean. But
I'm
anyway.
not mean. I'm being honest.
Yes, you are, and that's very true. So, unfortunately, with that death, that's actually the end of my YouTube time on TEI, and it's not a good way to end it. But I've had a lot of fun in this video. Thanks for
Well, I didn't
joining
even know it was
partway through.
ending. It would have ended without me, like without me even getting on it. If you hadn't told me about this.
Okay, I've made it. I've made the end of TEI slightly better for different players. Then I'm pleased with that. Okay, not that you can make it any better, of course, but yeah, I'm waffling.
Thank you for watching this video. Please,
That'll do.
please enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please enjoy it. Yep.
And if you
I'm
didn't
like
go,
asking them to enjoy it. Like if they didn't enjoy it, that's fine too. I guess.
well, no,
Yeah.
if you didn't enjoy it, go back in time and actually enjoy it.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's you're better at this than I am.
I'll take that as a
Telling
compliment.
you.
I'm better at being daft than you. Right, okay. Anyway,
Okay.
as I keep saying, thanks for watching the video, and actually thanks for watching my entire time on TEI on the server. And as I said, I'm really sad that it's ending. It's more than just a server that's ending. It's a proper... It's a community, it's a home, and all of that cliche gushy stuff. I know I've said this 5 times, but this is the end of the video. So, see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
TEI.